Hello there, it's Mr. Logue with another lesson on calculating the mean. In this lesson, we're going to be calculating the mean of different groups of people's ages. Let's have a look at this first one. So we have a group of children there, and they have different ages, as you can see, and it's asking us what is the mean age of those children. As we'll remember from previous lessons, to calculate the mean, we need to add up each of those numbers, 9, 10, 12, 14, and 15. That's step one. And then we take the total once we've added them together and divide it by the amount of numbers there are. So because there's 5 children, there are 5 numbers. So add and then divide to find the mean age. If you want to have a go at that on your own, pause the video now. I'm going to swap to the visualizer and we can solve this one together. Alright, so here we are at the visualizer. I've already jotted down the different children's ages. So now all I need to do for step 1 is add them together. Well, 5 plus 4 is 9. Add another 9 is 18. Add 2 is 20. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. So the total is 60. And now step 2, we need to divide that by the amount of numbers there were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because there were 5 children. 60 divided by 5 is 12. The mean age of those children is 12 years old. Let's have a look at this one. As before, if you want to solve the mean yourself, if you want to find the mean yourself, you can pause the video now. I'm going to swap to the visualizer and we can solve it together. As before, I've written down the children's ages on the whiteboard. So actually they're teenagers this time. So we have the ages here and we need to, for step 1, add those ages all together. Well, 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 9 is 19, plus 7 is 26, plus 4 is 30. 0 in there, and then a 3 over here. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8. So the total is 80. And now I need to divide 80 by the amount of numbers I've just added together, which again is 5. 80 divided by 5. You will know that that's the same as 5 times something is 80. Let's do it in a short division algorithm. 5s into 8 go once, with 3 left over. 5s into 30, 16. So the mean age in that group of teenagers is 16 years old, even though none of them were actually 16. This time we have a family, the Smiths, and we have 4 members in the Smiths family. If you'd like to solve this one on your own, pause the video now. I'm going to swap to the visualizer in a moment and solve this one, so you'll be able to check your answer. Right, so I've written down the ages of the 4 members of the Smiths family here. Let's total them, let's add them together. 2 plus 5 is 7, plus 7 is 14. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So there's our total, that's step 1. Now we need to divide the total by the amount of numbers we've just added together from, and that is 4. Let's just use our short division algorithm. 4s into 9 twice with 1 left over. 4s into 14 3 times with a remainder of 2. And we may remember from the previous lesson, to show this as a fraction, the remainder becomes the numerator, the denominator is the number we were dividing by. So the mean age is 23 and 2/4, but this 2/4 in its simplest form is 1/2. So the mean age of the Smith family is 23.5 years old. And here's the Jones family, and we need to calculate the mean age of them. Pause the video now if you want to do it alone. I'm going to swap to the visualizer and we can calculate that together. Right, so here are the ages of the Jones family members. There are 5 members in the family this time. Let's just remember that. That'll help with step 2. Step 1 now. Let's add this together. 2 plus 8 is 10, plus 4 is 14, plus 3 is 17, plus 2 is 19. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 3 is 10, plus 2 is 12. So 129 is our total. Now we need to do 129 divided by the amount of family members. There are 5. Let's use our short division algorithm for this one. 5's go into 1, no times, move that along. 5's into 12, that's twice because 2 times 5 is 10, but we have 2 left over. 5's into 29, well 5 times 5 is 25, but then we have 4 left over. And as before, the 4, our remainder, becomes our numerator on our fraction. And the denominator is the number we've been dividing by, 5. So the mean age of the Jones family is 25 and 4/5 of a year old. And hi to the Taylor family. As before, pause the video if you want to do this one alone. I'm going to swap to the visualizer where we can solve the calculation to find the mean age of this family together. Right, I've added up, or I've written down rather, the ages of the family. There are 6 members in this family. 1 plus 9 is 10, and 6 plus 4 is also 10, so that's 20. And then we have 2 left over there, so that's 22. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 3 is 7. So our total is 72. We need to divide that by the amount of family members, which is 6. Now you may know from your inverse that 72 is actually in the 6 times table. But if you don't, there's no harm in doing a short division algorithm just to check. 6 is into 7, there's 1, but there's 1 left over. 6 is into 12 twice. So 72 divided by 6 is 12. The mean age of the Taylor family is 12 years old. Now you've had a go at finding the mean age of those families, why don't you try generating your own data to calculate the mean? You could calculate the mean age of your family. You could even calculate the mean age of a group of your friends, providing, I guess, you're not all the same age, because then I think it probably would be that you'd be the same. The mean would be the age you are. Or you could think about a different thing to do. Hopefully this video has been useful. Bye for now.